Jake Schwartz here for another edition of Voice of Reason, the world's most famous podcast. I still think it's the world's most famous podcast to surround the nation's capital, Maryland, Delaware, Philadelphia, New Jersey, and the New York area. Speaking of New York and New Jersey and D.C., we're at the New Jersey-D.C. collision, and it's a pleasure as always to be joined by Paul VI, and our guest today, MVP of today's game, 17 points, Jeremy Robinson. Jeremy, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you had a big day here today again, certainly a battle, the anticipated NJ-DC collision rematch. A lot different than it was again last year. Your thoughts on this game today?
Yeah, it was a lot different last year. Like this time, this go around, we came out to a better start. Last year, they came out on us. I think they're up by like 15-20.
Yeah.
But
you came from behind, I think, and won that game, if I remember correctly. And you know a thing or two about winning. We've seen you a lot this past year, especially the National Hoop Festival, where you played two very good games against two tough teams. That Oak Ridge game, buzzer beater, was certainly not the one you wanted. And you've only lost two games all year, and that was again, that was that buzzer beater, Oak Ridge. But things have really changed. Winners of 16 straight. How far along is this team?
I'd say we're about halfway.
Yeah.
Like we still have that push where we still see our mistakes and stuff, and we try to focus more on what like we got to work on, not like just by winning the games, by going game by game.
And you get five guys in double figures. You've got one of the top players in the country, Jeremy Roach. Today you're missing Brandon Slater out with a pneumonia, I'm told. I can't ask how his progress is, but I can definitely tell you that he's been tweeting out all of my responses on Twitter. And I'm talking to you, Brandon. I know you could absolutely hear me after this interview. I know how big that was missing him today, but when he comes back, is this team for real? Because it really seems like no team has performed as well or played as well here in the WCAC as Paul VI. What is your thought on that? That was the question. What is your thought?
I mean, I agree with that. Like what Slate brings to the table when he gets back, like no other player in the WCAC.
Or no team, I should say.
Yeah, like when he steps on the court, it's just he brings the energy, a swagger to him, everything like that no other team has.
Yes. One last question. I know we got to get ready for the next matchup coming up with your rival Gonzaga at Immaculate Conception, Glenn Farrell. What a great coach. What a great human being. And over the past decade, it seems he has brought players and given them the quality of a good education as well as sent players to good Division I schools. What's it like playing for a guy like Glenn Farrell?
I mean, he holds you accountable, so you just got to respect it and know he's doing the best for you. Like even with the small things in school, like keeping your shirt tucked in and respecting teachers and stuff. It's just, I mean, you just have to respect it because he wants the best for you.
And he's a great coach, and I'm proud to call him a dear friend. Jake Schwartz again here at the NJ-DC collision with, again, Jeremy Robinson with 17 points tonight. Paul VI again. History repeats itself, a 65-62 win over Roselle Catholic. Thank you, Jeremy, as always, and we appreciate you stopping by, and best of luck the rest of the way in the WCAC conference.